Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about becoming digital citizens. So a digital citizen, it refers to the responsibility of the use of the technology by anybody who has computers, the internet, digital devices, or engages with society on any level. Okay, that encompasses so much because we're constantly on our phones, we're on our computers, especially here at school, and being an online school, we are constantly working with students through technology. So school staff and students alike are using the immeasurable power of digital media to explore, connect, create, teach, and learn in ways that we've never imagined before. Okay, and we need to make sure that we're doing this in a safe way. Digital citizenship suggests trustworthy technology usages. Teaching digital citizenship is a fundamental thing to helping students achieve and recognize their digital literacy, especially here at Dutch Clark as we are working with students online. Teaching and recognizing cyberbullying prevention, online safety, digital responsibilities, and digital health and wellness, while teaching and learning research methods as we teach our students how to move through the digital curriculum. Okay, we need to make sure that we reinforce ourselves and our students to be mindful about those that are looking at what they post, what they share, what they like, and making sure that we are doing everything in the proper way. As a staff, we need to be familiar with the Children's Internet Protection Act, the CIPA. And if we go to commonsense.org, it has a curriculum that meets the criteria for the CIPA. It aligns itself with the Common Core State Standards, the International Society for Technology and Education, National Education Technology Standards, and the American Association of School Librarian Standards. ISAFE.org is also a comprehensive K-12 digital citizen curriculum that encompasses each element while talking about core subjects throughout the year. These are two great resources that we have that will allow us to look into ways that we can do things for our students to help them become digital citizens. As educators, we need to practice a good digital citizenship to model, show, represent, characterize, embody, portray, and exemplify what it is we expect out of our students, and make sure that they know how to be a responsible online learner and how they can be 21st century learners, and make sure that they understand all that can happen with technology, and that what they are doing represents not only themselves but our school as well. The importance of digital citizenship and why we need to be teaching it. Okay, digital citizenship refers to the responsible use of technology. We've talked about that, right? Technology is everywhere. In today's day and age, you can't go anywhere without some type of technology being around. Okay, we are constantly on our phones, whether we're in school or out of school. You have your computers, you have smart TVs at home, you have all of these different things. And it is our responsibility, okay, both legally and morally, that we equip our students with the skills and resources to engage safely, responsibly in any digital environment that they are a part of. What that means is that we need to be able to teach our students to be ready. The R is remind students to be mindful of what they post. E, encourage students to step away from technology when they're with peers and be able to interact with each other. A is accountability, remind students to properly and safely use the internet. D, demonstrate good digital citizenship. And Y is yes, rather than restricting and locking down the digital world, teach them the proper tools or the proper uses of these tools. Okay, so we need to make sure that our kids are ready and that we're following these steps. There are also 9 key elements that we need to remember when teaching digital citizenship to our students. Okay, first one is etiquette. Remind students that there is someone on the receiving end of their comment or post or whatever it may be. You know, they throw these comments out, and they don't always think that it reaches back to somebody, but somebody is always going to be able to read your post, as no matter what it is. Okay, second is access. Not everyone has the same opportunities to technology, okay, whether it be that they aren't able to afford that piece of technology or whatever it may be. The third one is law. Don't steal others' online work. Make sure that we're giving credit where credit is due. This is big. Now you see a lot of copy and paste things that go on, so we want to make sure that we're teaching them how to sort through these websites to get good, credible information, as well as citing their information so that they are able to follow the law with it. Literacy, make sure to evaluate the accuracy and validity of digital media. Communication, we need to know when to use media and when to use in-person communication. It's a crazy time right now with the pandemic and everything else, and so we bounce back and forth between in-person learning and virtual learning, and knowing the appropriate time for both of these is very important. Okay, commerce is using caution when buying or selling online. Rights and responsibility, building trust so that you can share your experiences to help keep yourself and others safe online. Security, making good software choices, antivirus, equipment, okay, and then the health and wellness, making sure to balance the digital world with the real world. We want to make sure that we are still building time to work with people face to face and continue to have in-person interaction. It is our job as educators to function and succeed in the digital world. It is today's day and age, especially here at Dutch Clark, we are online with kids on a daily basis. Okay, they need to be able to learn how to produce online content, collaborate with each other, distinguish what is good information and what is bad information. They need to be able to protect themselves while doing these things and maintain a digital footprint and online presence that shows potential employers that they are a responsible person. Okay, those are all the objectives that we teach every day. We want to make sure that when they come to our school, each day they work on getting better, and we do that as a person and as working towards digital citizenship as well. As far as the CIPA and the E-rate program, okay, it requires school districts to educate students on appropriate online behavior, social networking, chat rooms, cyberbullying awareness, and the response to it. Okay, we need to make sure that our students understand what is acceptable and what is not acceptable based on these here. Okay, a couple of different resources that we can look at throughout the year as different opportunities to teach our students about the digital citizenship. Okay, you have Common Sense Education, the Harney Education Service, the iSafe, and then you have the Los Angeles County Office of Education. Okay, where we're able to get some different resources so that we can use these with our students. Okay, there are different references that I used throughout today's presentation. You can also get some good information from these as well if you're looking at going through and trying to find a little bit more information on this stuff. This is stuff that, remember, we should be trying to teach towards every day. Thank you guys for listening, and continue to work with our kids.